The last two earnings have been a disaster. You can see on the monthly chart of Dollar Tree this huge gap down. That was two earnings ago. And then this move lower was on the last earnings announcement. However, since price has bottomed, price has moved up almost $50 since the September lows. And when you go to the weekly chart, this was a level of interest where there were sellers. If I just draw, you can see how price initially reacted, but eventually breaking through it. And now this level is serving as support. As you can see, price hit the $130 level before moving higher. And I think there's still more upside. You have a little level. Let's see how that looks like on the daily chart. This wick over wick, that has to be a level. This extended range red candle took out the pivot low. So that's what I would be looking at next for my next target, roughly at the $156 level. But before we look at that on the daily chart, let's look at this article. It is coming from the NASDAQ. So after decades on the public markets, discount retailer chain General Dollar was taken private in 2007. Stays as a privately held company, however, was short-lived. They went public again in 2009. And those who invested $1,000 back then would be up nearly $7,000. But 2023 was another story entirely. From '09 through the end of 2022, its biggest drop ever had been 31%. And pullbacks of 20% or more were rare. But in 2023, shareholders lamented as they watched shares tumble a stunning 61% from the previous highs. Now, Dollar General's earnings per share in the third quarter of last year were $1.26, a 46% drop from the prior year period. In short, Dollar General experienced its largest drawdown in 2023 because its profits evaporated. Now, Dollar General's management, new and old, already knows the problem it needs to fix, and that's inventory. There's too much inventory in the back, leading to damage, and there's too much inventory on the shelves, leading to elevated theft risk. And to quickly reduce the oversupply, the company has to sell products at discounted prices, which further hurts profits. Moreover, it's reasonably to expect Dollar Tree's same-store sales to bounce back in 2024. Historically, consumers gravitate to this discount retailer chain when budgets are stretched thin, and multiple metrics suggest that U.S. consumers are somewhat strained right now. Of course, there are no guarantees here. There are quite a few ifs in this equation, but this is according to the article. But it believes it proves the point it's trying to make. When Dollar Tree stock fell, shares traded in deep value territory. Stock may have already gone back up quite a bit, but if the company successfully addresses its problems, then Dollar Tree stock has much more room to climb this year and beyond. Now, just kind of looking at the daily chart, you can see price is now above that 200-day moving average. You can see how price hit it, as that is dynamic resistance, and when it broke through, now it's becoming dynamic support. And you can see the earnings is in another 2 weeks or so. All right, so here's what I was referring to, that when I color coded that level on the weekly chart, that is a level. That was last earnings. So we have to respect it until price takes it out. So it's going to be interesting to watch price action as it leads up to the earnings call on March 14th. However, based on the last two earnings, um, bad news might be good news, and so we can see the stock move higher. Only time will tell, or we can see a sell-off. All depends on when and if and how price gets to this level as it approaches earnings. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, please. Like the video.